Hold on. Fucking get a deep
Welcome
angle.
back to Cloudy with a Chance of Faygo. Fucking
Oh,
5.
shit ass.
I'm working on my car and Necrotic's playing video games.
Hi, I'm Necrotic. I'm beating monsters.
But yeah, normally when I'm in bars, I'm doing karaoke, so women will just approach me and be like, "You're doing such a good job," you know what I'm saying? And then I'm just like, "Hi, my name's Dopey. I make music."
They're like, yo, that Closer to the Heart cover fucking ruled, dog.
I always do different music when I go to karaoke. It's never the same song either.
I was going to say, do you have a go-to song? Because I definitely got a go-to song.
Actually, if there's a real pretty lady in the room that I want to get her attention, I'll do a Walk Through Hell by Say Anything.
Hell yes. Hell yes. Very good.
But that's only if I'm really trying to get attention.
Right. I think usually my go-to is Just a Gigolo by David Lee Roth. The David Lee Roth version of Just a Gigolo, because that shit rules and I sing it like a fucking beast. Or Purple Rain. But if I want to get saucy, I will do Darling Nikki on a dime. That's getting saucy though. That's risky because that takes vocal chops, and if I am not warmed up for that, I will blow my voice so easy on those fucking last high notes, dude. It'll sound like a dying cat. But what made you decide to fucking? Oh my god, we beat the fucking boss! Thank you, everybody on Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. Cloudy with Cloudy with a Chance of Faygo for helping me beat Zoshia high rank.
It looks like something was grinding up on the back of my front brake. I'm gonna have to wait till Jeff gets here because I have no fucking idea.
Did you hear that? Well, my team, Jeff?
Yeah, I'm at his house right now.
Oh, bet. Hi, Jeff.
He's not here though. He's fucking disc golfing.
Oh, gotcha. Sinking some fucking 18-holers.
Yeah, he's into it. He's super into it.
Dude, I haven't fucking disc golfed in forever, and I miss that shit so bad. I just found my disc the other day, actually.
Yeah, I'm not into it.
No, it's not your thing.
Not my thing at all.
Too much running around, or is it just fucking not the vibe?
I don't mind running around, but if I'm gonna be outside walking around, to go on a hike, you know.
Yeah, no, I get that. So we got like Cass Benton now where I live. And fucking the whole park is basically like a nature walk. So you're like running through the woods. You're going off these nice, really sweet hills. Then you get to this boggy like swamp part in the back where the 18th hole is, hardest hole. Kind of got to fucking duck through trees. But if you fucking,
I'm sorry, I fucked up my shit. I'm not even sure if you can hear me.
I can hear you.
Give me a second.
Oh Jesus!
So stupid.
All right, how about now? How's about now?
My bad. I fucked everything up.
Oh
I put my phone into my
baby.
car and then connected to my radio.
Jesus Christ!
I'm sitting here assuming that you fucking can hear me.
I can hear you. Hold on. Can I fucking chat it?
Oh, there you are.
All right, you can hear me now?
Yeah, that was super weird.
Wow. This is what happens when we try new things. I'm just kidding.
No, that's real. That's super real.
Now I'm fucking up with my... I'm just going to hold this one.
Yo, some chick that I work with has been, like, eyeballing me like crazy. And, like, I have plenty of rules that I live my life by, but one of them is don't hook up with coworkers.
We talked about this last time a little bit. Yeah, we delved.
So we're in the break room, and she's been eyeballing me all week or whatever. And then we're in the break room, and she's eating like Velveeta, like mac that you put in the microwave.
Yes.
And she was like, "Oh, these are so good," and I was like, "They're definitely better than the Kraft mac and cheese ones. The Kraft mac and cheese they have to microwave is disgusting."
True.
And she's like, "No, this is really good. Do you want a bite?" And she offered me a bite of her mac and cheese.
Dude. Did you take it? Did you take the bite?
No, I didn't.
Come on.
I have rules.
If you would have taken the bite, it would have ended up in the bedroom. That's what it was.
That's a whole vibe right there.
That's a whole thing, dude. Once you take a bite of the mac, dude, you hear the mac in different places. That's hilarious. Did you get a chance to look at those vidges
I didn't look at them yet.
and
No,
how
how's it work?
possibly cheesy they are.
Well,
Because I said,
they're it's just gonna be you. Like the whole
right.
background's gonna be gone, and then I'm gonna have you duck behind, like walk behind the images and stuff, so you won't even be fully there.
Oh, okay, for sure. Because
And then
like
when
I was gonna say, make me look like a ghost or something, and have me walking around in the background or some shit.
yeah, that's pretty much how it'll be. I'll
Yeah,
pretty much make it so that like whatever filter I put on it will match the vibe. It'll probably switch throughout the video.
cool. I might do 2 more shots tomorrow, just because my movements I feel like are a little cheesy. So I almost want to do one like from the top down, almost like a Limp Bizkit break stuff looking thing, where I'm rapping upward, and then maybe one from the side with the microphone. Or do you think that's hella gay?
No, I mean that'll work. I mean,
That'll work
I would have to really see it to pick up what you're putting down, but I think it would work.
for sure. Yeah, I sent you one without the mask, and then all the other ones have the mask.
Hell
The
yeah.
mask is yeah. I'm wearing my sick ass duster, dog. I bought for like too much money.
I don't even know what that is.
It's a trench coat, a $350 trench coat.
Jesus.
Yeah, that was $600. I bought it marked down when me and Danny were doing the WWE gimmick where he was Hollywood Coke Hogan and I was Sting, but I had shit jokes and I always smelled like shit, so I called myself Stink. So that's what that was for.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, it was a whole vibe. Good show, Ron.
Yeah, you're the first person that I've animated one of these videos for. All the other ones have been for myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got about 6 hours in when I realized like I am not charging enough for this. The next person who gets one from me is paying at least $250.
Yeah, I don't blame you because about what you sent me, you're about halfway through now, right? Is essentially where it's at.
A little less.
Yeah.
I'm right at the beginning of the second hook.
It's so many frames of animation, and I was wondering, are you gonna use the same visuals for the hook every time, or is it gonna?
No.
Damn, you got balls, dude. Fuck yeah.
Well, it doesn't work like that. Like, I
Right.
wouldn't be able to get back to those same visuals because the evolution goes based off the last picture.
Oh, I got you. Well, that's
so
even doper.
Constantly evolve.
Yeah. So
but
for
no,
all those,
this next hook, the line before this hook is something about zombie bitches or something. I don't know.
dead bitches crawling out the ground. Not my type. Send them back to the afterlife. Wow.
Yeah. I'm gonna have that. That is all just like erotic zombie chicks, and then I'm gonna have that fade into like demon succubus bitches for like the first half of the hook, and then it'll go back to like regular demonic stuff.
Fuck yeah, I do love me some succubus bitches, and that part that's super fresh. I think is when it goes from the pills to the liars from the hill.
Oh yeah.
That shit I think is cold, and all that good shit.
Yeah, it put in Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump on its own. I didn't even.
Yeah, bro. I was like, what?
The prompt was lying politicians in a psychedelic hillish landscape.
Okay.
And then I did that for 12 frames, which is 1 second, and then I switched that to like I put in the prompt like dying.
Yeah.
And like nuclear explosion in the background. And then the third one was like, I put X's over their eyes, but I just put glasses on them. And I was like, that's trippy, and I stick with it.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I saw that in the lying part. I think even Putin's in there and shit like that.
It went hard.
It did.
That caused my first real argument with ChatGPT.
Really?
Well, it's so over enthusiastic. Like, it always wants to be able to do whatever you're asking it, even if it can't.
Yeah.
And so it told me it had the abilities to help me make those videos 12 frames at a time.
Yeah.
And I was like, that'll be sick. That'll save me so much time. And then I went to do it, and it can only make 1 frame at a time, and it doesn't do it the same.
Yeah. Well, I was talking to GBT the other day, and it was like I wanted to do just like the simple thing of like the motion of eating. Like it was the pork and beans thing. Me and my buddies got this running joke about me always eating pork and beans. So I wanted to animate an avatar of necrotic, shooting a pork and beans thing in his mouth like it's spinach. And it's like, sorry, that goes against our fucking rules. And I was like, well, what rule is that? They're like, we can't do anything with like extreme action, like eating or like stuff like that. It's like, if you remove the eating, we can do it. And I was like, I guess. And I was like, why is eating such a bad thing?
I wanted it to make me a logo, and you know those Pillsbury dough cans? You fucking
Yeah.
slap
Where you
them on the
pop
counter, they
open?
bust open.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
wanted them to make one of those with dough coming out, and the dough's all moldy, and there's weed growing out of it, and then it
That'd be
says
cool.
Dopey carved into the can. Well,
That'd
it
be
made
dope.
it, but it put Dopey under the can, and I was like, "Can you carve Dopey onto the can?" And it was like, "No, sorry, we can't. It breaks copyright." But I
Bogue.
guess Pillsbury owns that fucking can patent, so they can't
That
put my name on it.
that's weird. I didn't even think you could have a can patent. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's stupid. But I took the image that it made me, brought it into Photoshop, put my name on the can. It looks pretty sweet. I won't
Fuck
use
yeah.
it for a logo, but I will use it somewhere.
Yeah. Somewhere. Always hold on to that shit. You never know when it's gonna pop up. I got shit all up on my computer. I got songs that ain't never been released. I got fucking a whole bunch of random ass lyrics. Fucking writing my paper today for the fucking sober class thing. Fucking like 5 open tabs of lyrics that I never used and don't even have beats to and shit were there. I was like, oh well, what the fuck? So I saved them in a separate folder just so I can look through them later.
Yeah, Jeff and I have probably like 30 unreleased tracks right now.
Fuck yeah. Sitting on that shit.
Well, all of the Second Love Pit and all of Shutter.
Yep. Man, that Second Love Pit's gonna be so fire. Is Low Jams on the Second Love Pit or was that on Shutter?
I'm sorry, you cut out a little bit. What was that?
Is the Low Jams on Shutter or the Second Love Pit?
It'll be on the Second Love Pit.
Yes.
Every Love Pit has a parody song.
Gotcha.
And I have 17 of them planned out.
Hell yeah.
17 parody songs, that is, not 17 albums planned out.
Oh, goddamn. I was about to say, holy fuck, get yours, man.
Well, they will be 17 different albums. I just don't have them planned out completely. I only have the parodies planned out.
Fair. To that shine. Get all that shine.
Fuck. Lighter's dead. Gotta grab a different lighter.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, you want to hear one of them, though?
Yes, I do. Bring it on home, buddy.
I think the next one will be a parody for Citizen Kane's Better Days.
Oh.
And it'll go. Just 1 second.
It'll go.
Get out of public. It goes, in my socks, my toes are crusted. The bread up on my shelf is musted. I got a good job at a call center. I put my dick in the hole, then I shove it in deeper. She's a one-nighter. She is not a keeper. And no, I don't mind that her pussy's loose. Cause I've had better lays, but I quickly ejaculate. So fuck those better lays. I like my nen stretched out.
Fuck yeah, dude. What parody is that of? What song?
It's Better Days by Citizen King.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, son. And damn, dude, Jeff's fucking walls look dope. Is that sound pads or does he just got it checkerboarded?
Oh, it's sound pads. They're like 3-inch thick fucking soundproofing.
Nice. I don't got no soundproofing. It's just room. But after Jeff fucks with the shit that I send him, it always sounds good even though I don't got soundproofing. I don't know how he does it. He's a fucking miracle worker.
Yeah, we were thinking about for future reference.
Yes.
For future situations when you want him to mix your stuff.
Yes.
He can call you on StreamYard just like this. Except for instead of like a camera that shows him, it'll just show Ableton.
Oh, what?
He'll walk you through like step by step what he's doing and things like that.
That would be hella sweet, actually.
And like it probably won't be live streamed. I'm sure he'll record it in case he wants to like post it in the future. But yeah, that's something we were talking about. It'll do 2 things. It'll make it so that you get exactly what you want, but it'll also make it so that you can see the time going into it. That way, when he gets back to you and he's like, "Yo, I put 3 hours into this," you're not like, "No, you didn't." You know what I'm saying?
Right. No, I feel it. No, I mean, I trust him. I wouldn't be like that with him or nothing. But like, fucking, it is nice to see. But also, the last time with X and shit, like that was a total surprise, and that was a very good surprise. So I'm fine with either way. Honestly, fucking going in blind and just being like, do what you think is good. And then because then it always at least fits what I had envisioned, and then flavors it up a little bit, at least from that experience.
Yeah, no, me and Jeff worked really well together, and so when he showed me that song, and he was like, "Man, this like would be perfect if it was 4 bars back and it needs a hook," and immediately our brains just started firing away at it. So it was fun to do.
Yeah, I tried to. That's my favorite part of that entire song is that cool little possession part where it's the Exorcist part backwards and just do the air.
Yeah, I was really surprised on. I don't know if I sent you the Poltergeist frames, but I was really surprised how well the AI did. Last House on the Left, Poltergeist, and
Yeah.
whatever movie you just named.
I forget
Exorcist.
what movie I just named,
Exorcist,
but
yeah,
Exorcist. Yeah, it did like the holy man doing the exorcism, and then
yeah.
the holy man turned into the poltergeist, and that shit looked cold as fuck. And I was like, yes, give me more. It
Also
was
the
so fucking
Pope,
cool,
the Pope all strapped up with a gun.
dude. Right though,
That was sick, dude.
it's like, bro. He's got like the radiating light behind him. He's just got like an LMG with the fucking bullet belt, dude.
Yeah,
So
it's
cool.
sick. I
Rad.
just put in Rambo Pope
Yeah,
as the prompt.
that's
I
a
was
great
hoping it
prompt.
would. I was hoping it would lean a little more into the Rambo. Like I wanted him to have like a headband and like stuff, but
Yeah,
it came out pretty sweet.
fucking all janked up Sylvester Stallone face on him. That would have been sweet. Oh my fuck! I can't believe that boss just died while we were on stream. That was awesome. I didn't even do anything. Just fell over dead.
But yeah, Tuesday I'm gonna finish up Sandpaper.
Fuck yeah!
I am gonna put Jolly Jester's verse on it.
Oh yeah. Are you going to post it that day? Because I hate waiting and I want to see it and hear it.
No, I'm not that guy. I'll
Ah.
post it within the week, but
Okay.
I've never been the kind of person to like leave the studio and post.
Oh, dude. I
But
am that guy. I'm like, all right, let's get because it usually takes a few days, right, for it to go up on DistroKid and shit.
yeah, it usually takes a week or whatever. But if
Yeah.
there's like, man, nothing drives like in Shitey Forever, my second Whitey disc.
Yeah.
I can hear like me exhaling under the hook, so it
Yeah.
happens like 9 times in the song, and it drives me crazy. And it's a tiny thing, and I know nobody hears it but me, but I can't stand those things.
Yeah.
So I have to take it home and just really vibe to it.
Yeah. Because then when you hear that one thing, then it will haunt you forever.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, that song's good except for these three things I just heard.
Dude, nothing's worse than like getting in someone's car who has a really nice sound system and showing them your music and then having to explain that like your music normally sounds better on shittier speakers.
Right, dude? Yeah, I've been there before.
Ugh.
Or like I've had where my music sounds better on my phone.
Yeah,
Like,
that's how you
know.
that's how you know the compression's all whack.
Yeah. Yeah, that whole first album, I'm like, yeah, listen to it on your phone. I love that album to death, but listen to it on your phone.
I hate my first album.
Do you?
I hate it. I always hated it.
I always hated it. Well, I mean, looking back, you realize how much like doper shit you can do now, and how much tighter you can make shit, and then it's like, well, fuck. But
Yeah.
But also, it was your upbringing, dude. It molded you into the dopey you are today.
Oh yeah, that's for sure. Yeah, it was definitely good to have those. Like almost every song on that album has too thick of a concept.
Yeah, like too much that you could do for at that time.
Well, like I have a
Like
song on
handle.
that album. I have a song on that album called "Blame the Author," and the first verse is a combination between Shutter Island, written by
Yeah.
Dennis Lehane, and Fight Club, written by Chuck Palahniuk. And so, like, I combine both of those two together. And then the second verse is a combination of Fight Club and Shutter Island. And then the third verse is a combination of my life and Shutter Island. And,
Oh.
just like even having to say that out loud sounds ridiculous.
It does a little bit, but if you know what you're talking about, then you can back it up.
Yeah.
Usually, you know what you're talking about.
Oh yeah, those are my favorite books. All three of them, super good books. Um, but yeah, I don't
I
know.
read a lot of comic books and shit. The only fucking the book I super got into was the Burn Journals because I joined book club because some of my friends were in it in Starkweather, and fucking the Burn Journals was all about. I don't know if I talked about this on stream before, but long story short, it's just about some dude who wrote the book who tried to kill himself as a kid, and he fucking gets in his bathtub, pours gasoline all over himself, and lights himself on fucking fire. And his brother
Hell
ends
yeah.
up finding him and saving his life. And then like it's his story of him going through the hospital, getting like physically rehabilitated. And like he's just in his fucking wheelchair all burnt up, like in pain, but he's talking about how much he wants to fucking suck the nurse's titties and shit. And so it really vibed with me as a young foul mouthed motherfucker. And when we were done with the book, the whole class fucking signed it for me in the back with these really nice messages. And I wish I still had that copy of that book, but
Um,
I'm a dipshit,
Fight,
dude. I can't fucking keep attention to most things, especially books,
Fight
which
Club
is
two and
weird.
three, Fight Club 2 and 3 are graphic novels.
Are they really?
Yeah, but like I mean they're good. I don't recommend them if you really like Fight Club.
I
If Fight Club's
I
just
like
something you're
the
kind of
movie.
into,
Yeah, I kind of like it. Yeah.
then I would read Fight Club 2 and 3. But if you're like me and you fucking have dissected the book and the movie and you know all the things, it's really a slap in the face.
Yeah.
It's
Did
such a slap in the face that Chuck Palahniuk draws himself into the comic strip to let you know that he's slapping you in the face.
did you ever see the? Do you know Whitest Kids You Know?
Yes, I am the biggest Whitest Kids fan.
Do you remember the Fight Club skit where he takes his boss in and he's like, "Yeah,
Oh,
hey man, my boss is about to be here. Thank you guys for doing all this shit. Who the fuck wants to punch my boss in the face?" And someone just cold clocks him and knocks him out. They can walk outside. He's like, "Hey man, thank you so much for like bringing me to this, dude. I feel like so much tougher. You want to do this again next week?" He's like, "Actually, I quit."
yeah. I
That's
love
awesome.
Whitest Kids.
Yeah, dude.
It sucks that Trevor Moore got murdered.
R.I.P. Trevor. Did he actually get murdered or did he die sucking his own dick?
He died falling off of a ladder drunk on moonshine.
Did he actually?
Yeah, that's the official coroner report.
Whoa, that's crazy.
The only person present in the house at the time was his wife.
Wow.
Tell me she didn't go up and shake that ladder.
Right though. What? Oh shit.
She's like, Trevor, I'm sick of you being drunk and working on the house all the time. He's like, shut up, women, men work on houses. Shakes the ladder.
Because they had a Whitest Kids live stream like after he died, and they're like, "Yeah, I thought we'd get together one more time and talk about Trevor and all that stuff." And then they're like, "Yeah, he died doing what he loved, sucking his own wang." And
Yeah.
that was like their kind of throwaway that they gave to it. And I was like, I know that's not the reason, but it's a funny reason, and he probably would have liked that too.
Yeah, that's probably why they did it, is because like they knew that he would want jokes to be made.
Right.
Um but I don't know, I think that they approached it a little weird.
I think so a little
It was
bit.
it was off putting for sure.
I don't know if it was cash grabby, so to speak, or just weird. Look at
Dude,
me, kind
they
of.
they all became cash grabby
Did they?
once when he died. Yeah, they're constantly streaming Whitest Kids on YouTube right now. You can go watch it.
Oh yeah, yeah. I watched it on like Amazon Prime like 7 times in a row already, like all
No,
the
but
seasons.
it's constantly looping on a live stream on YouTube. Watch out,
Oh
be
really?
careful. Yeah.
I see it.
Um
I mean, I guess make that money, but at the same time, why you gotta hold your friend out like that and fucking bank off of his corpse?
yeah, it's really weird. Especially since like Sam's like a really successful writer. He doesn't actually need it.
Yeah.
I don't know any of the other people's situation, but Sam writes for Cartoon Network.
No way. Oh, I could see that out of Sam, actually. Yeah.
And then I'm assuming that the blonde one that's not Darren, I
Yeah.
can't remember his name. I think he's some sort of like producer.
I wonder what Timmy's up to.
I think
I hope
Timmy's a writer too.
maybe he's doing the Timmy show like he's always wanted, where he
That's hilarious.
trips himself.
Anytime I'm in the grocery store and I see a can of baked beans, I'm always like, baked beans.
Beans.
You want a can opener? What's a can opener? About $85.
You can call right now and get me beans. Oh, dude, I lost your video, by the way.
Oh, I know. I'm looking something up. Sorry.
Oh, it's okay. No, do you? I'll dance. I'll dance right now.
It
I'm a bad
looks
dancer, everybody.
it looks like he's a co-host of a Timmy. I'm talking about Timmy. Is a co-host of
Yeah.
a horror movie podcast called Earn Full of Popcorn. But yeah, he was a writer for Adult Swim from like 2007 to 2011.
Okay.
So yeah, he's got writer credits, but I guess he mostly podcasts now.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. He's a very good personality. I've always liked Timmy. He was funny, very self-referential, and like that shit where he's playing where he's playing Call of Duty. He's like, "Mom, Ma,
Yes, I
Caleb's a
love the
liar."
Bears. The Bears, get down.
What? Where is he? I don't see him, guys. Guys.
It's disturbing, like how pretty of women all of them make.
Oh yeah.
Like
Oh, yeah.
they go,
I know, right?
they go hard in the skits where they dress up like women.
They
And,
do.
like, they do it right. It's disturbing.
I want to see the prettiest bride.
Especially Timmy. Timmy's the prettiest girl for sure.
He is. Dude, you remember what was it? Fucking the You Can't Do Anything with a Boner song where they're all dressed up
Oh
as
yeah,
chicks.
it's weird to feed a baby
Maybe
with
with
a.
the boner. You can't talk your song with a boner.
That's
It's
so
hard to
funny.
do a podcast with a boner. But they all look
That's so
fire.
good.
And like the dominatrix one, dude. Trevor. Oh yeah, this one likes to get like punched and stuff.
Oh yeah, that was so good.
No, Broomhilda, no, you need to add a little love into it. Hard but firm. Soft but firm.
Soft but firm.
And then my favorite one, this just became my favorite one. It was when the dude's on top of the mountain and he's that Russian guy taking pictures, and he's like, you know what would be like super crazy sexy if you took out your penis and laid down and put it straight up, so like you would say that your cock is on top of the world. Aha! It is actually me, the diamond thief. You gotta go to hell to get this black diamond back.
Yeah, that's
I
so
was like,
good.
whoa, dude.
And then also when they're like surviving in the snow or whatever, and they start eating the dead people, but not the dicks.
Yeah, yeah, dude. That one's good. The fucking, what is it? The American History on Drugs is good.
Yeah, that's a little too drawn out for me, but it
It's
has some
drawn out.
golden moments.
Yeah.
It's,
Fuck you, baby Lincoln. Throw him aside.
it was really like their first movie project.
It kind of was, yeah, because that was like 2 skits long, wasn't it? It was like a
No,
whole
it's
20 minutes.
it's closer to 30 minutes, and I want to say they stretched it over like 4 episodes.
Yeah, that sounds about right. You're such an ass, Thomas. See, I wrote your name. Oh.
The whole time they think they're fighting for weed. They're fighting
right.
for slavery.
Yeah, dude. Hey, you can't do that anymore.
What do you mean?
We've defected.
Yeah. No, yeah. Whitest Kids You Know is a huge part of my fucking adolescence for sure.
Dude, I can tell it in your humor and a lot of shit you do.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Whitest Kids and Moral Laurel.
Yep, Moral Laurel, dude. I'm so glad you brought up Moral Laurel. That show fucking rules, dude.
They're bringing it back. New season.
Are they really?
New season is... Damn, that train is like forever away. It's super loud.
It is super loud.
They're bringing back new season, I want to say the end of this year or the beginning of next year.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
I'd be down to watch that.
I hope it's dark. Like,
It'll be dark. Don't you worry. I feel
I
like the
don't.
man's been holding on to that lightning in a bottle ever since they canceled it for some gay ass reason.
Well, yeah, it got canceled, and then he got greenlit for Before Laurel,
Yeah,
and that was decent. I think they had like a season of Before Laurel, maybe two.
I've never seen Before Laurel. Is it good? Is it solid?
It's it's good. Yeah, it gets more into like the uh, that old lady with the egg thing who's like controlling the whole town.
Yeah, the pissed off looking bitch all the time.
Yeah, it gets more into her stuff, shit
Yeah.
like that. Um, but yeah, I'm hoping it's dark. I don't know if today's climate, like honestly, if they release the camping episode, the episode where Morrow goes camping with his dad,
Yeah.
like if they release that today, there would be fire.
There would probably be fire. Everybody's so sensitive.
That
I don't.
episode is dark.
Yeah, it was dark as hell. There was also that one where it was like wasn't it talking about like a murder and there was like some chick like doing mad amounts of prostitution in it, like fucking the priest or something, and then someone ends up getting murdered. Hold on, let me find the episode. Because I know I'm speaking totally out of terms and I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about half the goddamn time.
What's weird is I grew up in a really like religious environment, and then
Yes.
like when I became a teenager, I became like really sarcastic about it, and so things like moral oral, um, like really like shined to me, and so like but also I'd never crossed my mind that how exactly taboo they were.
Yeah.
And then I was frying with this chick once, and I didn't know what to put on. I didn't make a playlist because it was like a just random thing, and I put on Moral Oral. And like 6 episodes in, she was like, "I really need you to change this. This is fucking freaking me out."
Yeah. I think it was the episode called Alone.
Huh? I'm
And it
not.
was the chick talking to her teddy bear and going back to her childhood trauma. And then there's the chick who's got dark hair and shows her. Oh, God, what is it? It's got the pissed off bitch in it too. Hold on. Alone. Moral.
Come on, Jeffrey.
Jeffrey. I want to say hi to Jeff.
I just want my fucking tire to not squeak. It's so fucking annoying. And it had to have been this fucking outer front driver's side brake pad. If anything, it looks all fucked.
Yeah, it says it's with Nurse Bendy. It says revisiting Alone, final nail in the coffin for Moral Oral. So if you get a second after the stream, then feel free to watch that episode and get your mind blown by how dark that shit was.
Yeah, I'll have to recap.
Because I don't know if I can even say it on stream without us getting flagged, because that's how wild it was.
That's most of that show, though.
Yeah, true.
So they better fucking stay true to it.
They better keep that shit dark and dank, please. Do not sugarcoat the shit, because when you sugarcoat the shit, you take the good shit out of the shit. And what's that? Just a polished piece of poo, but the polished piece of poo has no weight to it.
No weight to it. It's
No
light.
weight to it, huh? Look at it, I go, hey, there's no entertainment in this shit.
It's
Take
called entertainment. Maybe you've heard of it. Write that down.
Write that down, schmuck. Add that one to the list too. Calling people schmucks. That's how you get them to like you.
Yeah, schmuck. I will. My favorite is Kemosabe.
Yeah, Kemosabe's sweet. I've been calling people Kemosabe ever since you said that, actually, and it's been
I
working wonders.
I have a list of things to call people. Fatty and Kemosabe are the best.
Hey, yo, fatty, what's up? I've been watching the Avengers movies. Ever heard of it?
Write that down.
Write that down, Kemosabe.
Fucking no. The rule for the fatty thing is you have to call every 1 in 6 people fatty.
Yeah.
That way you keep it fair. You're not just targeting fat people.
No. You gotta be fair with it. It's like when I call people douchebag. Everybody can't be a douchebag. Then it loses its potency.
Yeah, no, yeah. I try to slip in dipshit.
Dipshit's a good one, dude. Dipshit's solid.
Yeah.
One of my friends used to say dill hole all the time, and for some reason, dill hole always got me. I don't know why. But dipshit's always good. It's just got a good.
You them so fucking stills holes.
You sounds like assholes. You lady Squizgar. No, I'm not.
What are you gonna do, Squizgar? I'll probably find time to play the guitar. What are you gonna do, Toki? I'm probably gonna watch Squizgar plays guitars.
Stop Scalpy's knees. Look at you, Grandpa's guitars. You've got Grandpa's guitar. Yes, you all got Grandpa's guitars.
Yeah. I do an excellent Nathan Murderface, and I do a decent Toki, but my Squizgar's not on point at all.
Squizguard is very hard. I don't even do very good Squizguard.
Yeah, I can't remember what he is.
Crystal Smith. He's Norwegian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I used to really
Squizguard.
work on my Toki because any word that's more than 3 syllables, you have to say wrong, but put a like vulgar word in the middle.
Is that what he does?
Yeah. So instead of apologize, he says like apologisex.
Apologisex, yeah. I got two apologisex to use.
You cut out.
It was just a bad Toki. I halfway. I'm gone now? Fuck. Alright, can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? No? 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 No, 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 no? Can't off hear me now? Fuck. Can you hear? Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
No. There we go. I don't know why the fuck that keeps happening.
But yeah. Apologisex.
Yeah, you gotta apologize. If anybody in here needs to apologize to somebody, no, you don't. You need to apologize to them.
Apologisex.
Also, listen to Titty Fish by Murderface. It's a very good song. A fish with tits, Titty Fish.
Every time a car drives in here and it's not Jeff, I want to shoot myself in the face.
Oh, dude, on stream? Dude, that'd be kind of crazy, dude. Hi, I'm Dopey, and for my first drink...
Oh, dude, when I was a kid, I always thought about, or a teenager, I always thought about running up to a group of kids and be like, do you want to see a dead body? And if they say yes, you pull out a gun and shoot yourself in
the face. That's legit. Mom, you'll never guess what I saw today.
It's like, ah!
Oh my god!
They all just scream and run away.
Yes.
Hey, you kids want to see a dead body? Sure, mister. Bang.
Bam.
Ah!
And that is how good albums are made. By traumatizing everybody around you. Then they become the next next vocalist of Nine Inch Nails.
That's true.
Yep. That was another fucking...
ChatGPT is way too over enthusiastic. I sent in lyrics to this these pirate bars that I have that are super dirty, and it was like, oh yeah, this is awesome, yada yada yada. Do you want me to make concept art for it?
Yeah.
And, whoa, watch out, guys. I know.
Little Dopey, don't run in the street.
But what the fuck was I saying? I got all scared.
The pirate bars.
Oh,
being
yeah.
You want me to make animated shit?
Yeah, do you want me to make concept art? And I was like, you know damn well you can't make concept art for that. And it was like, you got me.
It's funny. You mentioned something about lyrics, and it did try to rewrite my lyrics at one point. And I was like, no, mister. No, you do not.
Yeah, I've trained it. I've trained it not to give me any lyrical suggestions, only feedback.
Dude, did you read the press kit I sent you? Because fucking my chat GPT tries to suck my dick on a daily basis.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's
That's what I'm
like it's
saying.
like let me show you how ill you are. Let me give you this dope ass description about shit that you never even thought of, but that truly encapsulates what you do. And I was like, you know what? You got me. You got me.
Yeah, yeah. No, it's super over enthusiastic and like
It's very.
positive, and tries to like match your character. And that's what's tough is like it's
I
at
start
this
to
point.
like it.
Well, it's at this point read every single one of my songs, so when it talks
Yeah.
to me, it tries to relate to me, and then it can't because there's so many guidelines that it has to follow that it just gets confused and it doesn't work.
Yeah.
And so
You heard it here,
I'm
folks.
almost
Dopey beat Chat GBT. He beat
I'm
it.
almost to, I'm almost to the point where I'm gonna ask it to not speak to me as dopey unless I ask it to.
Yeah, I was asking mine to like deep dive into necrotic stuff, and then I have a confession. I am necrotic, and they're just like, "Oh my god, dude, you're so sick." I'm like, "Stop, stop." No, but tell me more. But stop.
Yeah, no, I put in like one of my dumbest bars just to
Yeah.
see like how much it would like it, and it's like, "Yo, this is epic," and I'm like, "Shut up."
Shut up! You're trying too hard.
I can't remember what it was, but it was super dumb.
It did like I don't know if I told you this bar, but it I made it's half of a Monster Hunter bar, and then the other half a Parks and Rec reference. Did I tell you the Parks and Rec one? You can hear me?
Yeah,
Okay.
sorry,
So
I
it's
couldn't hear you for a second though.
it's all good. The whole two bars is the guild authorizes you to suck this Johnson. She worked the wood good like her name's Ron Swanson.
That's hilarious. That's actually pretty good though.
Yeah, you like it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was kind of funny. Kind of low hanging fruit, the wood with the good, but you know what? It sounds cool. I like. I don't like this fucking monster though in Monster Hunter. I'll tell you that much.
Although I never sent it in a picture of my face, only like caricatures of me,
Yeah.
but like it's painted or it looks like a Dopey the dwarf.
So it thinks you're a cartoon character. Is probably what it
Well,
thinks.
I asked
It
it to
probably
like.
thinks you're literally Dopey the elf or
Well,
the
what was
dwarf.
crazy is I have a bunch of like demonic recipes, I guess I would say.
Yes.
And so it was like, "Do you want me to make you art for this?" And I was like, "Sure." And it perfectly drew me, dude. Like my face, my hair, my beard. And I was like, "You sneaky little spy, that looks just like me." And it tried to say that that's just fate or something, that I had no
That's
idea that's what
just
I looked like.
fate. Damn, it tried to hit you on some fate shit. That's awesome.
Yeah, I was like, "No, you know what I
you
look like."
you know, you use my camera. You perused into my albums, you piece of shit.
Yeah, 100%. No way it
Uh,
didn't. And then, like, yeah, I just Googled Dopey, like Google image, to see if there's selfies of me that pop up. And there are, but none of me with, like, long hair and a beard.
oh, babyface dopey.
Well, no, they're just like, I have, like, my meatwad beanie on and my hair is shorter and I'm just a little more trimmed up.
Yeah,
So,
shit, dude. I was trying to show my boss it because like my boss isn't very hip to the AI thing, but I just wanted to show him just so for his knowledge, and he thought like he was like, how do you keep getting these images and shit? So I put in the restaurant that I work at, and it popped up, and then all of a sudden his name pops up and shit under owners. He's like, how the fuck does it know that? I'm like, dude, watch this, and I'm like, who works here? And then everybody who worked there popped up, and then I was like, and who's Nico? And then it was like also known as the rapper Necrotic, all this other shit. And he's like, what the fuck is going on?
yo, I had it write a diss track about me, and it was pretty vicious.
Was it?
Because it knows so much about me or whatever.
I want to ask mine that too now.
It was pretty vicious. Like it like attacked like the compression of the mic that I use, in the way that I flow on songs, in the way that I rap in like a monotone voice. and like all kinds of stuff. And I was like, damn, you mean as fuck, dude.
I respect you as an MC, AI. I respect you.
The bars were trash. It was just mean.
it was just straight up, I hate you. This is what's happening.
It was like something like the love pit. Why you messin'? The only time you break hearts is on that mic with bad compression or some shit like that.
Damn, dude.
What the hell?
What the hell? I thought we was friends.
I thought it was gonna make fun of like my style or something, not like
Yeah.
the actual like sound breakdown that I asked it for an hour before.
Right? It's like you shouldn't have shared that information with me, bitch, because
But
I'm gonna tear you apart.
yo, have you uploaded songs and asked it for producer notes?
Yes, I have.
Yo, those producer notes are top notch,
Are they
dude.
actually? I can't remember all the producer notes. Hold on, let me see if I can look back at mine.
I sent one to Jeff for Shake It Up. It says, vocal mixing, a light EQ carve around 200 to 500 hertz might clean up any boxiness in the mid range. A bit more reverb on the background layers could thicken the sonic space while keeping your main vocal dry and punchy. Layered dynamics, toss in a filter sweep or riser into the second verse, or maybe even a brief beat drop where you rap a cappella for 2 bars to bring it crashing back in. But yeah.
Wow.
But yeah, it like analyzes like if it's studio quality, like what hertz it's exported in or whatever, all that cool shit that I don't understand, but when I show Jeff, he's like, yeah, that's cool.
Creative version, notes for mixing. I did in Sanitarium with me and Swing D Diablo. Shout out Swing, you awesome. Think Arkham Asylum meets Death Row Records. Keep the ambience thick but not cluttered. Let the vocals slice through. Use cinematic cues from horror films like sudden silence, whispers, and eerie drones. Ooh. This track should feel like a panic attack with bars. Interesting. Oh, wait. Is it just telling me structure? Oh, wait. No. Do I put the link for the song in there? Is that what I do?
No, you have to upload the actual MP3. It won't read links. I guess I'm just gonna say F it and put my tire back on. I don't really know what to do about it. Fix it another day. Are you still there?
Make a good about it.
Oh, there you are.
Okay. Sorry. I fucking probably exploded for a hot second.
Yeah, you were gone for a minute.
Yeah. I thought it still had my fucking mic going. That's what I thought.
Nope. You were just gone. You left me all alone.
Oh no.
I was gonna cry.
Um, 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 um. Okay, it's giving me structure. Mix notes, stereo field, used well, vocal doubles, FX. Did it just cut me out again? False. Oh, Jesus Christ. Now I lost you, my man. I'm gonna stop looking up shit on stream. That's what I'm gonna do. Sweating balls in this room. Dopey's disappeared into the ether. anybody's watching, how are you? What's going on? What's popping? It's popping all up in the StreamYard. Oh my god. Man, I just been playing this Monster Hunter super hard, high rank. Anybody fucks with high rank, get in on it.
I'm sorry.
There you go.
Jeff called.
It's okay. Did you say, hey Jeff, where the hell's you at, son?
Yeah, he's 5 minutes out. I was just putting my tire back together too, but
Cool.
he's gonna come fix it.
Hell yeah, what a good man.
It's wild. I honestly thought it was the other tire because that's the tire I did by myself, and this tire is the one he helped me with. So I figured this one was the one that was done right. But now I feel all proud of myself that the one that I did by myself is the one that's working correctly.
Good job, man. You getting that mechanic license yet, dude? Firestone just gave me a call. They said, where the fuck's Dopey at? We need him on day one.
Fucking hilarious. No, it is cool to fucking learn all this shit for sure. I never
Nah,
have.
dude, fucking for
What's
real.
crazy? All the men in my family are mechanics, and not one of them took the time to teach me shit about shit.
That was the opposite growing up. My granddad always worked on motorcycles and shit, so he always had me out in the garage fucking helping him and shit. So I know how to do general maintenance. I don't know how to do anything crazy, but
yeah, my grandpa taught me how to fix like lawnmowers and tractors.
Yeah, there you go.
But like, I guess it's kind of close to a car, but not really.
You can kind of use it as like base knowledge, I guess. But I mean, obviously not the same thing.
I know how belts work and how they should sound. I know how gas works and where the water goes.
There you go.
Or at least
water
that's what
hose, water goes.
That's about all that lawnmowers need.
I mean, yeah, basically. I worked fucking doing fucking oil changes for a hot second. But where it got me, where I couldn't do the Firestone job anymore, was they had me work on like a 16-wheeler. And my tiny ass carrying 16 huge fucking truck tires does not go over well. Dude called me the next day like, I don't think this is for you, buddy. I'm like, you know what? You're absolutely right. But I learned a lot of shit. That's for goddamn sure.
Look at this Oregon sky.
Dude, it's beautiful, bro. Not a fucking cloud in the sky, bro. Look at that shit.
Such a nice night.
It is a nice night.
I wish I had a bleezy.
Dude, I wish you had one too to smoke it for me. This probation thing sucks.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's weird. Like, isn't weed legal in Michigan?
It is, but I still can't smoke weed.
You can't drink either, though, right?
I can't drink. Yeah, because of this lovely thing.
Well,
yeah, that ensures that, and then I don't really miss it though, because I do feel like a hell of a lot better without it. I write a lot better. I rap a lot better. But also, do I like to drink and play video games? Yes, I do.
I don't. Alcohol's the devil. Like, I like it socially. Like, if I'm at karaoke, if I'm at a show, if I'm at some sort of get together with people I don't know, then I really like it.
Yeah.
But just me at home, not into it unless there's a lady involved, because then that's always more fun. But
yes, that's true. It is. That's very true. Well, that's what I'm worried about. Is like, I got this show next week with HB and all them, and I'm allowed to go into bars to do my set, and that's it. But also being in a bar while on probation is super fucking hard. Obviously, I can't drink because fucking tether, and I'm not going to. But just I'm curious on how I'm going to feel in that space again, and how to navigate it, I guess.
Are you going to be able to legally drink at that?
No. Okay. I'm not even going to drinking. I'm literally going in, saying hi to the homies, saying hi to everybody, doing my set, then me and my chick are getting out.
Sweet.
Yeah, but then I might stay for a little bit after, just to like, if I'm trying to have people sign my mask, the fucking inverted tree mask thing. Cause I got Gmos and the ROC in there, and I just want like everybody who I play a show with to put their name in it.
Oh, I have a copy of Tell 'Em All that's signed by Kung Fu Vampire, Lex the Hexmaster. I think those are the only two that I have right now, but I want to get it signed by everybody who was on the album.
That would be ill, dude. Frame that shit. Put that shit up with like a pseudo like platinum plaque, you know?
I'm so upset that Twisted's not allowing local openers on this tour.
They're not for Freak
I
Show.
Yeah, I don't know. I
Wow,
probably
weird.
not their decision. I doubt Jamie and Paul sat down and were like, "Fuck the openers." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't think they did that.
It's a company called Northwest Mammoth Presents, or it might just be called Mammoth Presents.
Oh,
Um, but they're handling it the whole tour. They're the ones who did all the booking and everything. I know a
weird.
guy. I know a guy who knows a guy.
Who knew a guy who knew a
Um,
guy who knew a guy?
who can get me in touch with them,
Yeah.
but he's gonna want a finder's fee, and I'm not certain
Yeah, if it's
if
worth
I
it.
want.
Because if you
Yeah.
get a finder's fee, then you know if it's a buy on, then it's going to be shit tits out the ass buy on.
Well,
If it is. I don't know if it is, but,
yeah.
you
Well,
know.
yeah. And then also there's the chance of like paying a finder's fee, and then also being told no.
Right. Yeah. Hey, I'll take that $50 from you. Okay. No.
Yeah. I don't know.
Unfortunately, that's how some people are.
I'm gonna talk to him about it, but I'm ADHD. There's things that I always need to do that I push off until it shatters my whole soul.
Yep, we do this. But okay, here's an interesting concept. Do you think that it makes the art better when you put it off and then it shatters your soul? Like there's more feeling that goes into it?
Oh, I don't do it with art.
Oh, you don't do it with art?
I mean, I always put art. I mean, I put my songs to the side and sit on them for a long time, and sometimes
Yes.
that makes me anxious. But like, I like that process. I like it better than the feeling of not doing it for sure.
Yeah. No, I like to do it, but I'll sit on ideas for a really long time. And I'll practice shit like till the death of me before I even hit the studio. And then usually when I'm in there, I usually fuck the flow up or something else up, or I forget something. And then I got to do it off the cuff. But usually that part's pretty fun. I do that a lot
Yeah,
with death metal vocals and a lot of the way I enunciate shit.
this is gonna sound ridiculous, but the only thing that makes me anxious is like I'm always like, man, I have to release this before Eminem drops a new album, just in case he
Yup.
says some of this shit.
Because then everybody's going to the M album.
Well, no, just because I'm always worried that like him and I are gonna have a same-ish type of bar. It happened one
Yeah.
time. It happened one time, and now I'm always worried about it.
What bar was that, if you don't mind me asking?
It's so. I mean, he did it way better than me. I was something like, "I'll battle them all. I'll battle them all," and then I talk about like burning down a mall or something.
Oh,
And
yeah.
he says, "Fuck that! I'll battle them all. I'll battle them all. Stand there and yell that at a mannequin doll." I don't know. It's way better.
Oh, yeah. But also, in all due respect, we would all lose to Eminem just about. So, you know.
Sorry, dog.
You're good.
What's up, Jeff?
Will you open that door for me?
Yeah.
I gotta pick this up. I'm surprised you didn't ask the old lady to get into the computer.
Oh, me and Necrotic have been podcasting for about an hour.
What's poppin', Jeff?
So what's up?
What up, man?
What up, man? How you doing?
Good. I'm glad you like that song, man.
Dude, I fucking love it, dude. That shit's cold as ice, man.
Hey,
I love it.
Hey,
Best
we
song.
were talking about this with this new podcast setup we got going on here.
Yeah.
Well, we can I teach you mixing, you know what I mean?
Hell yeah, dude.
We can you know, just get on this live shit and then I can walk you through how to do stuff and help you out, you know what I mean? So
That'd be dope as fuck, man. I'm so down
we can
for
figure
it.
that out. We can figure it out.
Yeah, and
Hell
just
yeah.
letting you know, I was gonna send tomorrow. I'm gonna do those harmonized things for low jams, and I was gonna send them your
that'll
way
be
if that's cool.
Oh, yeah. All right, my phone's on 3%. We're just about an hour, and I got to get my car fixed, so I'm gonna dip on out of here.
Yeah. All right,
Good
man.
talking to you, man.
Good talking to you too. Peace out,
You
bro.
want to do any shout outs before going out?
Just to the label, Brimstone Labs, you fucking rule. You guys at my team, you fucking rule, and that's about it, dog.
Hell yeah. Love you, man.
Love you too, dude. Peace out.
Peace.